Friends and customers of White Oak Pastures, we will remember 2025 as a great year for our farm. While our profitability will not print at a level we can brag on, we'll thankfully be able to show a modest profit for this year's work. We have had years in which taking risk and working hard still resulted in operational losses, but this year we'll have a modest profit. When I share profit numbers with my friends who are CEOs or MBAs or CPAs or some other letters, they will unfailingly ask, why would you put so many dollars in assets at risk for such a small margin of profit? I've been asked this question so many times that I put together a response for them. I've been to school. I understand how to calculate return on assets and other commonly used financial ratios. But those calculations are metrics created to measure the success or failure of modern businesses, because these calculations were formulated to measure the financial performance of assets that depreciate. We have a few depreciating assets like buildings and equipment primarily, but most of our assets are invested in our real estate and our farm animals, the land and the herds. If your wealth is in the land and the herd, it is a completely different mindset and an entirely different calculation. I am shocked by how many educated businessmen do not possess the basic fundamental understanding of this form of wealth. Not only do the land and herd not depreciate, if properly managed, they actually grow in value each year. And I ain't talking about inflation. I mean that they actually are getting better and better generationally. They're more productive, so they're worth more and more. The land gets richer and richer, and the animals get more and more productive. That is, if you know how to properly manage them. So if me and my family and my employees are able to make a living each year, and the farm's financials show even a very modest profit, we will be just fine, because in our system it's getting better and better. In addition, there are some things that we've been able to accomplish this year. One, we had the opportunity to host several workshops and events in Bluffton attended by some of the kindest people. It brings me joy to see our ghost town come to life, personally meeting those supporting our farm. My daughter-in-law started a farm education effort for our homeschool children called Bluffton Outdoor Academy. I've grown to realize that traditional school isn't for everyone, and having my grandchildren close during the day is special. I know they are falling in love with this farm and our town of Bluffton, which one day they'll help shape in a way it'll make it even better than they found it. We enjoyed our new ground beef processing room and freezer completed in late 2024 and continued to renovate our 17-year-old on-farm USDA-inspected poultry plant. We have begun a massive remodel for our own farm poultry plant, which will allow us additional processing capacity for our pasture-raised hogs, sheep, and goats. We won't have it completed until early 2026, but we're looking forward to getting a better use of this space. Each year, we see more and more visitors. We added 2 new lodging houses, both located in Bluffton, the Pin Oak and the Bur Oak houses. They're ready for you to come visit us. We'd love to have the opportunity to show you what we do at White Oak Pastures. The Center for Agricultural Resilience, the educational nonprofit I founded in 2021, was awarded a $1 million grant to build a regenerative agricultural training facility in Bluffton. We look forward to welcome more and more hands, hearts, and minds to our farm to further move the needle on vertically integrated food hubs. Finally, I was recognized by ACRES with the Eco Ag Achievement Award. It's the organization's highest honor. I'm honored to have been chosen to be this year's recipient. While I don't make many of these changes on my farm for credit or awards, I'm encouraged that we have done on our farm in Bluffton has worked and being recognized by others. I hope you all had a good year as we did. We appreciate the opportunity to serve and work with so many wonderful people. Will Harris, White Oak Pastures.